So why are you tagging the governor and the deputy? What has the deputy done wrong?
Incident that was not fair. That's what I saw yesterday. And I'm going to be hard with the truth today. I'm not saying this because of us. I'm saying this because of our democracy.
Before I say anything, I have a question. Who is the president of Nigeria? Is it Asimaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Or is it some Wike? Because it's looking as if anything Wike wants, that's what Tinubu does.
Wike does not have any friend though. His friend is his stomach. His friend is his stomach and his interest. Wike betrayed the first man that brought him to politics. First man that brought him to politics. Wike betrayed Odili. Odili, remember he said that if he ever make Odili cry, any day he make Odili cry, may not be well with him, may not be.
So before you continue watching the video, hello guys, it's your girl Ifeka and this is Stories on Trend. Guys, you all know that ever since Tinubu declared state of emergency at Rivers State and suspended the governor Fubara for 6 months, the internet has been buzzing. Like everybody has been reacting. Important people in Nigeria are saying no. Celebrities, elites, politicians are saying this is injustice. This is corruption of the highest order. So guys, these are just reactions from all your favorite, especially those who matter, like Hilda Dokubo, Nollywood actress and politician, who is also from River State. Guys, she reacted and she was like that the only reason Tinubu suspended Fubara and declared state of emergency in River State is for selfish reason, which is interest in River State economy, allegedly, and also because of the interest of Nyesom Wike, who is close to him, who of course a lot of people believe wants Fubara out as governor by fire, by force. Verydarkman, Peter Obi, Faust, and a lot of other people. Rufai of Arise Television also reacted and said that is injustice. You're going to see all of them in this video. Even Adeyanju, who is also an activist, a human rights activist, reacted. They said no. They condemned everything about the sacking of Fubara.
So why are you tagging the governor and the deputy? What has the deputy done wrong in all of this? So there's a plot, there's somebody's dream that must come true because perhaps he thinks it's bigger than the rest of the world. So what has the president been listening to? Who has he been talking to? Because it looks as if, everything is wrong with Fubara, but nothing is wrong with his minister. Before that, the EK clerk died. He called him and he said, call your minister to order. He was governor when he was fighting Chibuike Rotimi. Rivers people stood by him because what Rivers people do not like is oppression of any kind. If you have finished and you have to go, let the next person serve. You don't stick yourself on top of the person's head, yelling down. What is the problem? Can Nyesom Wike come out and tell people what the problem is, other than saying, I made you a governor? Other than that, even by that statement alone, shouldn't he be in prison? How do you single-handedly make anybody? Isn't somebody supposed to become governor by the votes of the people? Is anybody supposed to be anything by just one man's singular act? So it's just sad that the lawyers will give interpretations to this. It's just very sad. All morning, all I've been doing is trying to read the Constitution again as to whether the president has the right to suspend the governor. The two of them were voted in, with whatever other way they want to put it. That's what they want all of us to believe, that they were voted. So let's take that their sentence and run with it. Does he have the right? He perhaps has rights to declare state of emergency if there are emergencies, right, for which this needs to be declared. But up to Tuesday, there was none. There was absolutely none. I reside in Port Harcourt. I go out every single day to do my work, and all of you know how my work can be. It's inside every bush and every street and everything. So no, there was no emergency. And we haven't heard any news of any blown up pipe until they came in on Saturday and left. So they should tell us what happened. Who blew up the pipe? They need to tell us. Asari Dokubo had made a statement. He said he called his boys back because he knew they wanted to set him up, and he will not allow them do that. He's now an amenable of the source. So he will not. So they should tell us, not put the blame on Timnala Fubara. And Tim didn't come out to say anything. What is he supposed to say? Everything he has ever said has been used against him. So what do they want him to say?
Incident that was not fair. That's what I saw yesterday. And I'm going to be hard with the truth today. I'm not saying this because of us. I'm saying this because of our democracy. It's time we stop making this a demonstration of grace. All the legal minds have spoken about it extensively. The last state of emergency had in this country, in fact, I think it was the National Assembly that called the attention of the president to that you don't need to suspend the governor. And it was kept in place. Most of the legal, analysis that have come out of Section 305 keeps faulting what the president has done. But you see, this case is peculiar because, please, you will humor me to think that this National Assembly will be able to call the president to order when they need to vote on it, when they need to get 2/3 on it. This rubber stamp National Assembly, this National Assembly that can't even investigate a case of sexual harassment, this National Assembly that is so high-handed in its own regard towards its own members. Is it this National Assembly? If you believe that this National Assembly will go ahead and make a strong footing and make a strong showing against President Tinubu, then you will be so gullible to think that osmosis is the name of a Turkish footballer. Not this National Assembly. Because they met yesterday with the president, the principal officers, before this was agreed. So it's a political ploy. Coming to the part of unfairness, I saw a lot of half-truths in the president's speech yesterday. Fubara has not made attempts to ensure that the Supreme Court ruling was implemented, but we saw when he went to the House, we saw the game the legislature in Rivers State had been playing. We saw those games, but the president was not fair in the first place because he took sides with Wike. And that's why the likes of Atedo Peter started asking, is there anything more between President Tinubu and Wike this morning? He can't call a spade a spade. He can't call Wike to order. The same President Tinubu did not see when Wike was threatening the Ijaw ethnic nationality. And say, what would they do? The same President Tinubu didn't see all of this. But anyway, what do I expect? It's under President Tinubu's watch that we had 2 speakers in Lagos. It's under President Tinubu's watch we had a disarray in Osun State House of Assembly. You've had political suicides everywhere. But in all of this, he heaped all of the blame on Fubara when we know the real actors in this matter. And like Ebo Adegboruwa was saying this morning, it was part of a grand ploy. Let's call a spade a spade. It was part of a grand ploy. The idea was to remove Fubara in the first place. So they had looked for ways. Why was it that all of a sudden, it was yesterday that they served impeachment notice, that they wrote out the things Fubara had done, and then the president read out the state of emergency. And when you check the state of emergency speech, most of the things enunciated in the state of emergency speech were the things the lawmakers had enunciated in Rivers. So why did it happen all of a sudden? Fela sang a song many years ago. He called it Power Show. I open my eyes and I see for my country.
All right, so before I say anything, I have a question. Who is the president of Nigeria? Is it Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Or is it Nyesom Wike? Because it's looking as if anything Wike wants, that's what Tinubu does. It's looking as if Tinubu does not care. It's not even balanced in his analysis or in his judgment. If Wike wants it, Wike gets it. So, Wike and Fubara get problem. When Fubara decided to go and meet the president said, go back to the agreement you have with Wike. Who is Wike? When we say the governor of a state come to the president, they say go back. Does that mean Wike is in charge of the country? Then when Fubara decided to be stubborn, we just see news now say they've suspended Fubara for 6 months. They've brought in a sole administrator to be in charge of the state for 6 months. Not just that, they sent military to the government house and Fubara don't run. As of now, nobody knows where Fubara is anymore. Fubara is no longer anywhere to be found. So governor, don't bagger. Inside democracy, inside democratic system of government, where you people claim that this man was elected by his people, although it's now obvious that he was never elected, you people put him there. That's why you people can refer him to an agreement. Now, before I go further, because I'll play that in the video, before I go further, you see, Fubara, it's good to make them pursue you. You should leave that place. You are not fit to hold power. Because person who fit to hold power will go no. They should give it to somebody else. You can't be that governor again. Just go. If you want to rebel, you need to have a plan. You want to rebel against Wike and you no get plan? That time when you rebel, I feel say, okay, you don't get strategy. If not me, hey, bro, what I was even expecting, I no see him. The mistake you made was letting Wike land that state. That was your mistake. Wike where land that state was the mistake. You see that week where Wike they come, if to say na me, now that week they renovate airports. You go see like 15 caterpillars where they don't break wrong way. Now in the nights they'll break them, in the morning they'll come say they want to arrange them. Because if it's Wike, that is something Wike can do. They go don't break wrong way, plain wrong way in the night. In the morning they'll say that they fix them, say na hurricane, or say na earthquake. Then they don't feel land. For like 6-8 months first, nobody feel land for airport. We all know say they no agree follow road come. You don't stand your hand. First, they're gonna say, okay, yes, this one ready for them. You just do me. Now they don't come out to you.
Wike does not have any friend though. His friend is his stomach. His friend is his stomach and his interest. Wike betrayed the first man that brought him to politics. First man that brought him to politics. Wike betrayed Odili. Odili, remember he said that if he ever make Odili cry, any day he make Odili cry, may not be well with him, may not be Wike is still eating food and acting normal. Wike betrayed Rotimi Amechi. Is it Tinubu, ordinary Tinubu that Wike just met on the street the day before yesterday, that he will not betray? So there's nothing that he's doing now. All this whoa that he's shouting, he's still going to betray you. And any man that when you discuss with him, have one-on-one discussion with him, and he comes forward later to come and say it and be mocking people. You know, he was saying it in that interview, mocking people that he has had personal conversation with. He's also going to do it to those people who are his friends, the judges, the Tinubu and others. Who there was a judge, the chief judge of Rivers State. You saw what Wike did to him. Wike, there's an old video of Wike praising the man, saying he has never seen somebody with integrity like that man. A few days ago, in that interview, he said that the man is the most useless man in this world, that he has never seen somebody more useless than the man. That the man is very corrupt. All because he has changed his position about that man. All of a sudden, because there's something he wants the man to do now that maybe the man is not agreeing to do. So that's yes and Wike for you. God forbid 3 times. If peradventure anything were to if there was even any suspicion of anything happened to President Tinubu, God forbid 3 times again, Wike will be the first person to switch allegiance to Kashim Shettima. In fact, he will do anything in this war, including licking Kashim Shettima's leg, just for power. Wike will do anything. And he's the most ambitious person you can ever see in this life. He's always plotting. He's never satisfied. This minister that you see him holding, he sees it as if it's houseboy job. Wike will always be plotting to be president. He's my former friend. I know him very well. Even him, he can confirm these things I'm saying. He's a plotter. And he will do anything for power. Anything for power. And if the man that made Wike, yes and Wike today, when he was doing boy all over them, it's Patience Jonathan and Goodluck Jonathan that made Wike to be who he is today. nationally. Without them, Wike would never have been president. But it is that same Ijaw man and the Ijaw woman that made him to be president that Wike is telling us to be governor. That Wike is telling us that what is Ijaw, which Ijaw, minority of the same Ijaw that Wike was carrying umbrella for. Wike was carrying umbrella for Jonathan, running up and down the villa, licking Mama P's leg, crawling on the floor. Today, Wike is behaving like somebody that fell from the sky. And he said this recently. He said nobody helped him. He became governor by himself. How can you make yourself? Wike said he is a self-made man. He has forgotten President Jonathan. He has forgotten Patience Jonathan. He has forgotten Omechi. He has forgotten Amechi. He has forgotten his first boss that made him local government chairman. He will also forget Tinubu. Tinubu is just a pawn in Wike's game. So, the people of Niger Delta who have sacrificed so much for that region, who made sure that they brought the multinationals to their knees, they should be consoled that people like Wike will always come and go, but the region will remain. The militants who fought against issues of pollution and all these things, because those are the issues. Isaac Dakaboro said, we cannot be living like animals when these resources is in our backyard. Ken Saro-Wiwa said, no, this cannot be happening. There is no even water to drink. What has Wike ever fought for in his life? In that Niger Delta, what has he ever fought for in his life? What has he ever fought for? The people that he's insulting today, they are the ones that fought for everything. For all the 6 states in the Niger Delta. Wike did nothing for the emancipation of the region. He did nothing. No matter how much I don't like Asari Dokubo, me I prefer Tompolo. No matter how much I don't like Asari Dokubo has done more for Niger Delta than Yes and Wike. Has done more for Niger Delta than Yes and Wike is just a political parasite, a eternal parasite. Anywhere there's food is ready now. You know, he said APC is cancer, PDP is malaria. That why will he leave PDP to join APC? Is that not what he said? Today he's in APC. Tomorrow, the things he's saying today, his friend, because all these political contractors that move based on wave, today Rufai has gone to SDP. If Rufai had been made minister, will he be insulting Tinubu? He will also be acting movie like Wike all over the.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he is the worst president in Nigeria history. He is the worst man that ever presided over the affair of Nigeria, my country. Look at the news on top. State of emergency. And he suspended elected governor and his deputy. Hey, Chinekeme, Baba. When this matter deal with Wike and Fubara, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he takes side with Wike. He be like say your two children they fight. Instead of go settle them, he go side one. He carry Fubara go Abuja, made that one come sign a death sentence. Everything where they signed was in favor of Wike. Because Tinubu, him, how you go take win 2027 election in Rivers State. Because you know say that election when it pass, he don't win now. Now Obi now he win Port Harcourt. Wike, the go man for Abuja, manipulate the result in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because of that one, Bola Ahmed Tinubu never talked to Wike. Allegedly, pro-Wike lawmakers and Wike allegedly heard that they are behind those blasts in Rivers State in order for Tinubu to call for state of emergency. This is a plan work. Kun case. Tinubu since he came, no institution is working. It captures all. Judiciary, security, state and national assembly. It catch all. None is working. This man, this Emiloko, we that voted against this man, that campaigned against this man, we knew his antecedent. We know what he's going to do. We know this man is going to tabaru everything. We know. Right from offset, we know. Now he's accruing his son to be the next governor of Lagos State. Is that how a real father supposed to do when there's case between two children? You see the national broadcast when he do yesterday evening, he never mentioned Wike name. He saw the governor Fubara. He never mentioned Wike. Those lawmakers, Martin Amure, he never mentioned that guy. Only Fubara. Is that how to join case? You were elected. You were not. Everybody know. Bola Ahmed Tinubu didn't win that election. Now, judiciary, now put Tinubu there. Everybody know. Let's say the people elect you. You were elected the way Fubara was elected. Which power you have to suspend that guy for 6 months? Why 6 months? Why not 3 months? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you have your own plan. Because I believe in, allegedly, you and Wike, the money, they expect, me Fubara, they give una not the getter. Now you want to go put person there, we go free recruit money for now. When I go tell you 2027 election. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you brought Buhari in. You and Buhari systematically destroyed that country. Buhari destroyed that country. You can say you be Pharaoh. What did Buhari do? We never see. Now Nigeria, they feel the pay. Asking Pharaoh. Anyway, it wasn't a surprise because you tell Nigeria, you didn't hide it. You tell them, say, you go continue for where Buhari stopped. That's what you talking. People still went ahead with all the shege when they see for Buhari time, 8 years of Buhari administration. Some people still support you, although he didn't win that election. He didn't win. Now, he did 2 years, nothing to count for, nothing to show up for this nearly 2 years when they power. You don't ready the high 2027. God day. God day. It is a shame. Fubara, at the beginning, Fubara, I blame also Fubara. It was too making. You know, I also blame him. You know, in the beginning, he didn't take. Why did he allow this 27 lawmaker to be on the wicked side? What was he doing? Was he sleeping before these people? He couldn't even get some of them to his side as half of the assembly. You are too soft, Fubara. You are the cause of this thing. If you handle this thing very well for the beginning, it would have been like this. It is a pity. Person when they elect like you, like they suspend you, even though I'm president. Someone who is not supposed to be in power is there. Nigeria, my country. Who do all this? Who lay curse on Nigeria? Have mercy on us.
And finally, Peter Obi wrote and said, the unilateral decision of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to remove Governor Similaye Fubara of Rivers State from office is not only unconstitutional, but also reckless. It has plunged us back into a state of lawlessness, hugely undoing the progress we've made in the 26 years of democratic journey. By disregarding the rule of law, the president has shown a dangerous willingness to trample on democracy. It is quite a very long note he left, but honestly, everything he said made sense. So you could visit Peter Obi's page to read everything he wrote. And to conclude this video, Files, Nigerian celebrity, also took to verify social media handle and said, Rivers State, there is absolutely no law that allows the president to suspend a governor. A governor is elected into office and may only be removed by impeachment. Also, is Rivers State at war? Is there actual breakdown of public order? Is there a threat to the existence of the Federation? These are questions a lot of people are asking, and FAST also decided to share this on its official page. Guys, let us know what you think about the whole, declaration of Rivers State as a state of emergency and indefinite suspension of Sim Fubara. Trust me, is indefinite. Leave the initial 6 months President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said they are honestly in the part of impeaching Sim Fubara. They just didn't know how to go about it, and they came with this plot, that is Wike and Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I'll be reading your own opinion in the comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow Ifeka to stay updated with all the latest stories on trend.